Hello Taurus, welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot. Now I apologise for the lighting and possibly sound quality because I'm in a hotel again, working away as always with the company I work for. But how we make do with what we have, don't we? Straight out there with that. Yeah, right, today we are doing a what is blocking you. Currently my working is blocking me. It's stopping me from doing as many tarot reads as I would like to do. Get back from work, by the time I've had dinner, cleaned up and everything else, I'm tired and it's just not happening. But we're seeing what is blocking you. Now this is linked with the new moon in Libra read. You had the Five of Coins come out. So it is very possible what is blocking you or stopping you from doing what you want or whatever is a financial issue. Maybe you are financially strapped for cash at the moment. Maybe it could be sort of being frozen out from a relationship or something like that, or a group or something like that. Maybe it's like a social freezing as well. Okay, to go with that, we've got the Five of Swords. So this could be of your own doing. Okay, and there's the Fool, there's the start. That's what you're being blocked from, basically. So yeah, it could be of your own doing with that Five of Swords. It could be because you can't control your spending. Thus, you're not having the savings to get that house you've been saving for. Or perhaps maybe you've said something, you've done something, the way you've acted has caused the group to sort of like shun you. So, let's have a look. The first card I'll put out, top left hand corner, will be what is blocking you in a little bit more detail. Then we'll see how this Two of Spades, which is a fairly younger air sign, is connected to it. And then we'll have the outcome or the solution, if you will, of how to get around this block. Okay, so first card out is the Five of Cups. Yeah, we can see that there. That's good. I can settle down in a second then and get in a comfy position. The second card we have is the Moon. Okay, and then the last card is the Two of Cups. So from the bottom of the deck, we'll get a overall energy there of the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so let's just make sure that's on camera as well. Yeah, cool. So the overall energy of this is sort of like a learning energy. It's like looking into things and finding things out, finding out why it is like it is. I suppose maybe this whole tarot read is this energy for you. Okay, the Five of Cups. This is an energy of loss and regret. It could be that, well, I don't know, the Five of Swords and the Five of Coins is talking about maybe you've done this. Okay, maybe it's you gamble. There you go, that cover a financial one, won't it? Maybe you gamble, you spend too much on the horses, football, anything to do with a bet, and that is what's causing you to sabotage yourself because you're not keeping that money on one side. Or maybe you're just overextending the money you have, thinking, that's okay, I'm going to win, and you're not. Okay, so it's like the loss and regret of what you are doing. Your own actions is what's causing this. Go get that light a bit better as well. So, in a relationship sense, you're missing the relationship. It's kind of that simple. Or perhaps if it's a group relationship, maybe you liked one person more than all the others and they moved on or something like that, and that caused you to start playing up and kicking out because you were missing this person. Okay, so we got the Eight of Wands, we got the King of Swords, we got the Magician, and we got the Seven of Cups, just in case you are only listening to this and not actually watching the video, which is absolutely fine. It's what I do all the time. Now, the Eight of Wands is talking about like a forward movement. You're missing the forward movement, and you want to be going forward, but you're not going forward because you are blocking yourself somehow. The King of Swords, you kind of know this. This could be for some of you, there's a legal issue that was stopping you from moving forward. Maybe you want to, if you're divorced or separated from a partner and you have children, maybe you want to take your children away on holiday and your partner is, or your ex is not wanting that, or worried that you're going to run away to another country with them. I've been in that situation as well. Anyway, yeah, so perhaps they're worried about that, and there's some sort of legal issue you have to clear up first before you can. But everything is ready to go with the Magician there. The other thing about the King of Swords is you are trying to take action on it. But I feel with the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords in the cup, the Five of Coins in the main read, you're half-heartedly taking action on it. With the Magician there, everything is set, everything's ready to go. It's just literally waiting for you to get over the blockage. And the Seven of Cups at the end is kind of like the choices. Everything's ready to choose what you want to do. There's more than one option for you there. Okay? But with the Ten of, I nearly called it the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands sitting there, it's all becoming a bit of a burden. Okay? It's all becoming, I really wish I never started all this now. I really wish I just left it all alone. Okay? And underneath there is that Five of Swords again. There, I really wish I never started it now, as I've caused this for myself. Okay, so while I'm shuffling for the next one, I will just point out that this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't panic too much. Go and watch the before mentioned All Signs overview. See if anything else resonates with you. It does not matter if it is not your star sign. At the end of the day, us tarot readers are just using star signs to categorize things. Okay, to group down smaller people, because tarot is meant to be an individual or a small group form of medium. It's not meant to be done for the masses. It's not meant to be done for thousands of people watching. Okay, so go and check that out. And also the fact that this is for the new moon in Libra, the time doesn't matter anything, either. Get there in the end, because all my reads are timeless. You get these reads when you are meant to see them. You might be watching this like minutes after I first release it, or you might be watching this 2 months down the line. The message is still the same, and the message is relevant for you at the time. Okay, so this younger air sign, how they are connected. You're not entirely sure how they are connected with the moon there, or if you know them and know that they are connected, you're not really sure why. Okay, they're sort of like shrouded in a little bit of mystery. We have the Chariot there, the King of Cups, the Strength, and the Empress. Now this person is very influential on you, on your decision making, on this whole situation. They could be the thing that you're driving forward towards, or the reason you are driving forward with that Eight of Wands up there. But with the Chariot underneath that Eight of Wands, it is, again, it's a card of movement. It's a card of driving forward. If you are that gambler I was talking about, it is a win against the odds. Perhaps start listening to your younger air sign friends and things, because maybe they are harbouring the answers for you. And you just don't realise it with that moon there. And it could also be a journey. Maybe you are, like, for instance, I used an example of taking your kids on a foreign vacation, and the other person, not your ex, not being too happy about that and put some sort of legal block in the way. That could be this as well. Move, like, that's a journey through an unknown land or an unknown path, and the Chariot is all about driving forward. So there's that element as well. With the King of Cups, they're a little bit unsure. There is the element of love. They have love for you in some way, be it like a deep friend, possibly a partner of some description, maybe more like a child father or child parent type love. Obviously I pick father, I'm a man. That's the way it works. Then the Strength card, although they're not entirely sure, there's a little bit of deliberation within them, they are strong enough to make the right call when they have to make the right call on this. And with the Empress coming out at the end, I'm kind of drawn to the apple. They're the apple of your eye, if that makes sense to you. It's like possibly someone like you love and cherish. And again, I'm not feeling, there is a slight romantic undercurrent to this energy I'm picking out of this. But for the bulk of you, this is more of like a really, really close friend, or possibly even a child of some description. Maybe not necessarily your child, maybe it's a nephew or niece or something like that, but it's definitely sort of almost like a parent-child dynamic to that energy. And crossing all this is the Wheel of Fortune. As I said about here with the gambling, they are the person to change your fortune. Okay, if you're having a bad run, this is the person who's going to trigger the good times coming in. And that doesn't necessarily mean just on gambling. I'm not endorsing gambling for women. Don't think go out there, gamble. Timsy said, yeah, I'm going to win because I found some young air sign and dragged them off to the horse racing. No, don't do that for us. I'm not implying that at all. I'm just saying they're the ones what are going to initiate the change. Okay, we've got a Queen of Wands what came out on this side. We've got an Ace of Cups. And that's not a Queen of Wands. Okay, they are very passionate as well as loving. It's a Queen of Cups. We got the Ace of Cups. We got the Moon again, which is, this was the solution. I said this is the solution. It's harping back onto that younger person. I've already sort of mentioned that they're the ones to trigger the change. And yeah, the Moon here is telling us to go and refer back up to there. And then the Six of Pentacles at the end. So we got the Queen of Cups on its side. We've got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is the important bit first. Now, this is sometimes seen as a soulmate energy, or twin flame energy. Now, let's just do a bit of clarification here. Well, what a twin flame is your spiritual energy in another vessel. Okay? Now, it doesn't, we all have theories on how this happens. Mine is personally different lifetimes. Okay, so if you meet your twin flame and they ain't got a clue who you are, but you see them and you think, oh yeah, it's them, I know them, yeah, and that's the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. And that's because you are in an older carnation, they're in a younger carnation. They've never met you yet, but you've actually gone through a lifetime with them and you're still having some of the memories of that. Okay, or you've already lived their lifetime, and that's how you know that they're your twin flame, because you remember it. On the other hand, it's just a coming together of energy. Soulmates could be anyone, could be your best friends from school, could be your brother or parent or sister. Let's not be, yeah. Could be your sibling or parent. Could be absolutely anyone. It could be a tree. It doesn't actually have to be a person. It could be a tree. There could be a tree in a park which you sit up against and have picnics and think, yeah, this is the perfect place. This is the perfect tree. It's the most comfortable tree I've ever leaned on. It is perfect because it's a soulmate. Okay. Or what soulmate but generally means is other souls who have gone through other lifetimes with you, and there's this sort of kindred spirit. There's a sort of like how you know your mates and what they're going to do. It's like that. And so then we got this Queen of Cups going with this coming together of energy. Now the solution could be get together with this younger air sign. If you already know the younger air sign, you're already with this younger air sign in some way, get to know them better. Yeah, don't just treat them as like, oh, it's my niece or nephew, or oh, it's my son or daughter. Actually get to know them like they're your friend, get to know them like they're your life partner. Obviously, at some level, you're going to have to stop that one. But a life partner doesn't necessarily have to be romantic either. It could be just someone you decided you're going to run through life with. It's your ride or die. So get to know them like that. Get to know the ins and outs of them. Get to know them really well. Okay, with that Two of Cups. With the Queen of Cups there is this element of holding back love. And I also called it the Queen of Wands to start with as well. Holding back passion. The fact that it's on its side. it's telling us that it's not, you've got it there, you've got this full-on love for this person, but there could be something, some reason why you can't show them as much love as you have for them. Maybe it's just because you feel it's going to spoil them as they're at a younger age, and you're going to wait for them to mature a bit, or something like that. Or it could be just because there is some other dynamic. Maybe you're on one side of the tracks, they're on the other, social aspects, religious aspects, whatever it may be. With the Ace of Cups, it's just reinforcing the love. It's like you're going to have to hold back on the love. There is new love there. This is a solution. You've got to maybe love them in a different way. Okay? Maybe, yeah, as I've already mentioned, maybe you love them as like a child or a relative, and maybe you have to love them more as a friend or something like that. With the moon is telling us to harp back onto them, as I've already said, but it's also saying that this is like something strange and something unknown for you. This is an avenue of your aspect you probably have not explored very much. Okay, maybe a platonic love type aspect. And with the Six of Pentacles coming out at the end, it's saying this is going to require all for you. Okay, you're going to have to really push on this. You have to give it your everything to make this work. Yeah, to break this blockage, you're going to have to give it everything you've got. You can't just... I mean, some of the blockage, this could be a blockage of bad communication between you and a sibling, bad communication between you and a child. Okay, crossing this is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is ultimately like what's driving this. There's this goal at the end, which is like, well, yeah, the Ten of Pentacles is there. You can have this Ten of Pentacles if you want, but you're going to have to put the work in. You're going to have to put that effort in. You're going to have to give it your all. And you're going to have to, I'm going to actually say a little bit of a dark night of the soul for you. And I don't normally throw that one out there. You're going to have to go inwards. You're going to have to sort of see what's what and what makes you tick and why you have shied away from this part of your aspect before or until now. But the Ten of Pentacles is an element of having it all. Okay, it's like a generational wealth, what passes on to your children and your children's children, so they don't have to worry as well. Now, wealth comes in all sorts of shapes and forms. It doesn't necessarily have to be financial. You could be a wealth of knowledge. Maybe you're passing your knowledge on to a younger generation for them to use in their generation. Okay, let's have a look at seeing what this air sign would like to say to you if they could speak to you right now. Okay, so we got, you've got my back. No? Huh. No? Okay. I'll come back to that one in a second. Listen to me. Kiss me. Okay. That'd be for you lot who have a slight romantic connection with all this. Let's talk. Okay. You're too good for me. So they believe that you're on a higher level. They believe that you are on a pedestal, in a place that they can never achieve. Okay, and you can take that in any sense and form. Maybe they're your apprentice and they just believe that they will never amount to the mastership of the trade that you have. Okay, kiss me, that's for the ones of you who have that romantic aspect within all this, and they are feeling the same sort of energies you are feeling. They are feeling that attraction towards you because they're literally saying, kiss me, let's do this. Okay, let's talk is also on that aspect. They want to talk this out. They want to say their piece with you, but maybe they're feeling you're a little bit above them. Again, with that, you're too good for me. So maybe they're going to be a little bit apprehensive. And that page of Pentacles down there is like that energy. Okay. Listen to me. Well, that comes after the let's talk. They want to talk, but they want you to actually listen to them as well and take their words for what they actually mean. Okay, from the bottom, I'd already said it, hadn't I? From the bottom of the deck, we've got yes, just do it, or no, yes, just dare. Okay, so again, that's them sort of saying that I'm on the same page as you. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's get going. Okay, so let's make this work. Teach me everything you know. Okay, take me on as your young protege and make me a master of the trade. Take me on as your person and make me your forever person. Okay, and so however it pans out for you in your situation. Okay, hopefully, Taurus, all this resonated with you. If it did, that is fantastic. Please like. Yeah, okay, please like. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you like this and it resonated with you. It also lets the YouTube algorithm know that as well, which helps my channel know. And if you didn't like this video, don't worry too much. You can give it a thumbs down, but be a big person about this and let me know in the comments why. Don't hide behind your keyboard, okay? And let's be open about all this. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I suggest you do so, because then you'll be voluntarily adding your energies to the pot, which will make it easier for me to put on your energies in future and make it more of a personal read for you in the future as well. Okay, until the next time you are watching one of my videos, Taurus, you all be good out there.